What happened to Ethereum price after the merge? After many months of postponement and changes to the original schedule, the cryptocurrency world finally saw it happen. The merge has finally taken place. Last September, Ethereum managed to pull off a remarkable technological upgrade, which resulted in the widely used blockchain using the proof-of-stake system for the purpose of transaction processing. The update, which is known as the merge, will reduce the chain's carbon emissions by more than 99%. And will also demonstrate that a bunch of cryptocurrency developers can get anything done. Welcome back everybody, or if you are new here, welcome to Finance Bureau, your go-to place for anything finances or crypto related. I'm glad you can make it. In one of my previous videos, I have discussed the Ethereum merger and what would happen to the cryptosphere when it actually happens. If you haven't seen that video, do check it out to provide you with some background information regarding this merger. Without further ado, let's dive right in on what happened after the merger. Ether's price has increased by 32% over the course of the previous 4 months, significantly surpassing Bitcoin, which has decreased by 9%. Analysts believe that the anticipation around the merger has helped drive up the price, while other experts believe that the true benefit will come when the merger has really taken place. It will require a lot less energy to verify transactions, which has been a key issue for the cryptocurrency industry for a very long time. This will be the defining characteristic of Ethereum's significant upgrade. The proof-of-stake model, which is gradually replacing the proof-of-work model, requires validators on the network to put up their Ether tokens, or stake them, effectively removing them from circulation for an extended period of time. This is done in order to ensure the network's integrity and safety under the proof-of-stake model. It will also go a long way toward reducing the barrier to access for institutional investors who have been fighting the optics of contributing to the climate problem. If energy use is reduced by more than 99%, this will go a long way towards decreasing the barrier to admission. The White House issued a study with a strong warning, stating that proof-of-work mining operations had the potential to hinder efforts to reduce the effects of climate change. Despite this, there is a growing sense of doubt among market players. So the week of the merger was a celebratory one for Ethereum. After a lengthy 8-year development process, the world's second biggest blockchain has successfully transitioned to proof-of-stake. Camila Russo, the editor at Defiant, pointed out that developers changed the metaphorical jet engine in the middle of the flight and did it without a hitch. It was not a fluke. The process went so quickly because the Ethereum community rolled out the update with the same kind of thorough preparation and quality assurance that happens at firms like Apple and Sony. This was why the process went so successfully. Even Bitcoin naysayers like Pete Rizzo lauded the merge, calling it a genuine technical feat and a reminder that it's okay to disagree. This was a gracious sign that helped to shape the tribalism that all too often has participants of the cryptocurrency community fighting each other rather than supporting each other. The Ethereum merge went off without a hitch from a tech perspective, but sentiment around ETH after the shift to a more environmentally friendly consensus model might be dipping. On Monday, September 19, investors got up to discover that the price of the token had plummeted to its lowest point since July. In September, the price of Ethereum hit above $1,700. However, it has since dropped to roughly $1,330, indicating a decline of more than 20%. The response of the market, on the other hand, was far more subdued, as shown by the fact that the price of Ethereum dropped by as much as 7% following the merge. The market seems to have priced in a successful merger beginning in July, so this development does not come as a complete surprise. However, the muted response on the market also illustrates that Ethereum and the cryptocurrency sector need more than they combine in order to drag themselves out of the crypto winter. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies remain as volatile as ever, owing to persistent macroeconomic uncertainties. In recent months, cryptocurrencies have moved in sync with stock markets, which have had a difficult year due to rising inflation inflation, shaky investor confidence, rising interest rates, and recession worries. The S&P 500 is down more than 13% in 2022, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq is down 23% this year. Well, what do you think so far? Is the Ethereum merge a good move or a bad one? What do you think it will look like in the months to come? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So going back to the video, why is the value of Ethereum continuing to plummet since the merging was meant to address many of Ethereum's problems? There are a few reasons behind what's going on with the Ethereum price. First of all, the merger was designed to have a long-term effect rather than a temporary one. After the successful completion of the Ethereum merger, several of the subsequent headlines approached the level of euphoria. Ethereum's merge will change crypto forever, said Fortune. It must be noted that neither its publication nor its author was immune to enthusiasm. However, although the merger's developers guaranteed several improvements including a significant reduction in energy use and greater security, a short-term price hike was not one of them. The merger has no effect on Ethereum's high cost or congestion. Instead, it just established the foundation for more infrastructure that may fix its issues in the future. Anyone who expected Ethereum to appear or behave differently would have been disappointed. Next is that major market dynamics have a significant influence on the value of cryptocurrencies. Despite the fact that cryptocurrency was developed to be financially stable outside from the stock market, the two remain deeply intertwined. Tokens like Bitcoin and Ether have seen both increases and decreases in value over the last several years in connection with greater market trends. Ever since the Federal Reserve declared its plan to implement a series of aggressive interest rate rises in order to battle inflation, the price of Ether has been in a downward spiral. This downward trend has continued throughout the whole year. Customers are discouraged from investing in more riskier products, which includes cryptocurrency when interest rates are high. A report on the Consumer Price Index released 2 days before the merger revealed that inflation in the United States continues to be persistently high. A greater overall rate of inflation will result in higher interest rates. The chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, provided a response to the question by stating that the central bank must act forthrightly, aggressively to combat inflation. And the market did not take well to this news, as shown by the fact that the Dow Jones Industrial Average saw its worst day since June 2020, with a decline of more than 1,200 points. The price of Ether dropped as a natural consequence of the economic crisis. Another thing is that investors worry about regulation. Ether as security is a subject that has been contested since Ethereum's creation, with the blockchain's creators aiming to avoid passing the Howey test, or the set of criteria that determines whether something is a security, and so avoiding far tougher regulatory monitoring. For years, Ethereum officials have contended that the cryptocurrency is adequately decentralized, and regulators have mostly avoided it. Lastly, long-term investors conflict with day traders. The merger week also saw internal Ethereum community dynamics at work. As it became evident that the merger would be successful last week, many Ethereum supporters purchased into the token, believing that the transfer boded well for its long-term development. The phrase ultrasound money is often used by the Ethereum developers and supporters to convey the assumption that the token's value would be able to resist world war, economic collapse, or other catastrophic events. Because of this activity, the price of Ether increased, which drove day traders who had invested in the token only for financial reasons to sell their holdings to capitalize on the value increase. The result of their effort was a subsequent decrease in pricing. It clearly illustrates a problem that has persisted for a long time in the cryptocurrency market. There are many different kinds of people who invest in cryptocurrencies, and there are times when investors who believe in the technology for its long-term and transformative capabilities find themselves at odds with investors who are only interested in making a quick buck. Having said all that, what should crypto investors investors know about the Ethereum merge? What does this mean for your crypto investments? The next steps for Ethereum are being debated by experts. While some think the merger would be transformative for Ethereum and drastically increase its price, others are doubtful. A software update of this magnitude is prone to faults or technical concerns. Therefore, the result of the merging has far-reaching repercussions not just for the Ethereum network but for the whole cryptocurrency industry. Some analysts believe there is a potential gain for Ethereum investors, but this cannot be guaranteed. Some predict that the price of Ethereum will rise above $10,000, while others remain pessimistic. But for the time being, it's all hypothetical. Many are waiting to see how investors and firms developing on Ethereum's platform react to the changes. Moreover, the merger should have no effect on your long-term investing plan. It will take some time for things to fall into place, and other variables such as more regulation may have an impact on Ethereum and other cryptos at this moment. Instead, utilize this time to improve your understanding of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, as well as to determine your risk tolerance for cryptocurrency. Because Bitcoin is such a new and speculative asset class, experts advise keeping less than 5% of your portfolio in it. As with any investment, don't invest more than what you're willing to lose. All in all, the Ethereum community is going to have to solve key difficulties that are impeding the general adoption of cryptocurrency when the feel-good moment has passed. The primary issue should be the expensive gas rates that make legacy payment and other computer networks appear cheap in comparison. Ethereum will never catch on if the network flags them for $50 or more in fees the first time they try it. While Layer 2 blockchains allow for the avoidance of most of these costs, the fact is that utilizing Polygon adds an unnecessary layer of sophistication that is off-putting to ordinary users. The second major hurdle that Ethereum developers and others must overcome is the issue of complexity and janky user interfaces. For years, the majority of developer efforts have been focused on creating ever more exotic DeFi functionalities or self-serving initiatives aimed to line their pockets at the cost of casual consumers. This must change. Let us hope that the next wave of Ethereum innovation is focused on creating products that are actually beneficial to everyday people and demonstrate why blockchain is such a brilliant technology in the first place. If Ethereum fails to do so, it will open the way for Solana, which has a specific talent for innovation, or another competitor may do it instead. However, for the time being, it is sufficient for the Ethereum community to enjoy a well-deserved victory lap. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed or learned a thing or two. Let me know what you guys think by leaving a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you want to have more content on finance and cryptocurrency, tune into this channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.